Hi there, I'm Jacob, and together with my fiancée G, we've created a board game called Good Grief that we'd love to share with you. Good Grief is a two-player card game that brings together elements of a strategy, humour, and a quirky supernatural theme. In this video, I'll do my best to walk you through the various aspects of the game, from setting up to playing and to winning. Our goal is to provide you with a clear understanding of how to play Good Grief so that you can enjoy it as much as we do. Whether you're new to board games or an experienced player, we hope you'll find something to love in Good Grief. So if you're interested in learning more, grab a seat and let's get started. First, let's take a look at the game components. Good Grief comes with a ghost action deck containing 30 cards, a human action deck with another 30 cards, a griefdoms deck holding 32 cards, 6 ultimate griefdoms, 2 misery meters with tokens, an annoyer meter with a token, gold and spooky coins, protection tokens, and a handy rulebook. Keep in mind that the extra cards and the puzzle piece extension for the misery meter only come into play when their respective griefdoms are activated. More on griefdoms later. The objective of the game is simple yet fiendishly challenging. Be the first player to reach the winning space on the annoy meter, or have the token on your side at the end of the 5th round. To set up the game, place the annoy meter between both players, with the token on the middle space. Each player takes a misery meter and places it in front of them. Shuffle the griefdoms deck and place 6 cards face up to form the griefdom shop. Then shuffle the ultimate griefdoms and deal 1 to each player. Finally, each player shuffles their action deck and draws 6 cards, discarding 2 of them to start with 4 cards in hand. Now let's talk about the gameplay. The player most likely to become a ghost in real life starts the first round, and the starting player alternates in subsequent rounds. Rounds continue until a player's misery meter reaches the maximum, triggering the end of the round. On your turn, you'll first spend coins to purchase griefdoms, activate your ultimate griefdom, or draw an extra card. Then, draw a card from your action deck, and finally, play a card from your hand. Discard the card played unless it's a protection card, which stays in play. The player who did not start the round draws 2 cards on their first turn of the round. If you can't play a card, you must pass your turn, but don't worry, this is rare. Action cards come in various types, each with their own game-changing effects. Coin cards grant you a coin, gold for the human, and spooky for the ghost. Misery cards increase your opponent's misery by the amount on the card, while protection cards absorb misery before it affects your misery meter. Restore cards reduce your own misery, and draw cards let you add more cards to your hand from your action deck. Mulligan cards allow you to discard a card, draw 2, and play another card all on the same turn, while play twice more cards let you play 2 more cards after that card is played. Griefdoms are powerful cards purchased from the shop using coins, each with a unique effect that remains active while it's in play. You can have up to 4 griefdoms in play at once, and if a griefdom is purchased, immediately refill the shop from the griefdoms deck. Ultimate griefdoms, on the other hand, are game-changing cards that each player starts with. They can be activated by spending 5 coins and can significantly impact the game. When a player's misery meter reaches the maximum, the round ends, and the player who didn't max out their misery moves the annoy meter token 1 space towards their side. Players keep their coins, griefdoms, and ultimate griefdoms between rounds. The game ends when a player reaches the winning space on the annoy meter, or has the token on their side at the end of the 5th round. To master Good Grief, balance playing misery, protection, and restore cards while saving up your coins wisely to purchase powerful griefdoms, or activate your ultimate griefdom at just the right moment. Pay attention to your opponent's deck and anticipate their moves. And don't underestimate the power of card draw and hand management. Adapt your strategy based on the available griefdoms and your opponent's playstyle. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to playing Good Grief. With its unique blend of supernatural humour, strategic gameplay, and marital rivalry, this game offers endless hours of entertainment. Remember to keep an eye on your misery meter, make the most of your griefdoms, and always be ready to outwit your ghostly or living opponent. Now that you've got the ins and outs of the game down, it's time to gather your cards, summon your inner scientist or mischievous spirit, and let the battle of wits begin. Happy gaming, and may the best player, living or dead, win.